accessories. Ooh, declutter your closet. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So I don't have time for all of this. Anyway, I'm extra. Let me know if you're extra too in the comments. Hey lady, welcome or welcome back to your new favorite talk show, Grown Lady Chat. With me, your host, Dr. Sherunda Simone. So we're going to kick off today's episode with our question of the day. So I like to generate good conversation, so let's be sure to chat it up in the comments. It's important for you to get involved because I want to generate an actual community here, but also too because I do random giveaways. Yes, lady, giveaways. Home decor, jewelry, self-care, faith-based resources. So you really want to get in on these giveaways. However, in order to be a part of the giveaway, you're going to have to be a part of the conversation. So every episode, we do a question of the day so that you can have a starting point, all right? But if there's something that really moves you or resonates with you throughout the episode, be sure to also comment down below because I really do want a community of faith-based women who enjoy life and we like looking good as we enjoy life, right? Okay, so the question of the day, it is pertaining to a reel that I saw online a few days ago. I thought it was hilarious. And if you're in my age range, then you'll also find this very funny. So I'm going to play the reel and then I'll show you the question of the day.
It doesn't matter what comes, fresh goes better in life. With Mentos fresh and full of life. Nothing gets to you, staying fresh, staying cool. With Mentos fresh and full of life. Fresh goes better, Mentos fresh day. Fresh goes better with Mentos fresh and full of life. Mentos, the fresh maker.
I don't know about you, but that had me laughing so hard because I remember that era. So drop a comment down below. The question of the day pertains to that reel, okay? Hey lady, it's your girl here, Dr. Sherunda Simone, and you're watching Grown Lady Chat, your new favorite talk show for Christian women. One thing in life that I really enjoy is fashion. I enjoy primping and preening and putting outfits together and playing in my own closet. Let me know in the comment section if you are that way as well. Every time I'm getting dressed, there are a few things that I go through, a few steps that I go through to make sure that I'm presenting myself in the best way to the world. In today's episode, I'm going to share a few tips just to help you when you're getting ready so that you can present yourself in the best way, comfortable, and you look and feel your best. So stay tuned for that. All right, but before I jump into that, today's Bible verse comes to us from Psalms 34:5. NIV version says, "Those who look to him are radiant, and their faces are never covered with shame." Now, let's get into the lifestyle portion of today's episode. All right, very exciting. Ooh, ooh, ooh. If you have ever walked into your closet, okay, and you've thought to yourself, I don't know what to wear. I have all these clothes and I don't know how to put things together. I don't know how I want to show up to this event. You're just kind of at a loss. Or let's say you put your whole outfit on and in your mind you had pictured a certain look, but then you see your reflection and it doesn't quite match up. These are just a few things that I do when I'm getting ready. And you might think to yourself initially, Dr. Sherunda, that is a lot. I don't have time for that. I have kids to deal with, have to make sure they're clean and dressed properly, have to make sure that hubby's looking his best, and then I have to also make sure that I'm put together. So I don't have time for all of this. Lady, trust me. It becomes easier and easier the more you do it, all right? And it's so very helpful. And you are going to find that when you do put your clothes together, when you do step out, you're going to feel better about yourself, okay? All right, so let's get into it. I'm having a great time so far. I hope you are as well. All right, so the first thing that I like to do is dress with intention. All right, so you have to be intentional. Even when you see people step out and they have this really casual, athleisure look, it's intentional. All right, so you have to dress with intention. So there are 3 questions that I like to ask myself when I'm getting ready: what, where, and how. Let's start with the wear question first, all right? So if you are going to a fancy event, then obviously you're going to make sure that you have the proper attire. Is it a black tie? Is a certain color scheme that you want to, wear? I know that's becoming very popular. People saying, okay, please wear off-white and black. I mean, people have their own theme. So you want to make sure that you show up and show out, and that you are also presenting yourself in the best way, okay? Outdoor versus indoor. No, this is important not only because you want to make sure, that you're ready for like temperature changes, but if you're someone who tends to sweat a bit more, then you're going to want to make sure that you wear very breathable fabric depending on the environment. Okay, so something like a satin material is going to show like sweat stains. So personally, if it's an outdoor event, I'm going to lean away from those kind of materials unless I know for a fact that I am going to be cool, because I will be more self-conscious, right? If there are big sweat stains, in my armpits and all of that. So you have to think about the fabric you're going to be wearing based on where you're going to be. Is it going to be like a sitting or standing event? Shoes, all right? You don't want to wear shoes that are uncomfortable. Or even if you have like heels on and heels are comfortable for you, if they're too narrow, then they're going to dig down into the soil or the gravel and not only mess up your heels, but also prevent you from walking easily, because every time you step down, there'll be, your heels will be going into the ground. So just think about that. Also too, what kind of purse you're going to carry, right? Or handbag. Me having a big bag is going to be bothersome. I'm going to have to either put it on my lap or put it behind me or hang it on the back of the chair. And not every chair allows for us to hang something on. Now there are those little bag hanging, it's like a little bag hanger. I'll try and pop one on the screen here. And I do have that, but sometimes I forget to bring it, okay? So it's just little things that you want to think about, what kind of bag or handbag you're bringing, if you have to carry it around with you. If it's like a standing room only type situation, you don't want to be carrying this big old bag. Maybe opt for like a clutch or, just like a shoulder bag or a crossbody, okay? And all of this goes into you feeling comfortable and putting the right outfit together for the event. So you can look really, really good, but maybe not be right for the event. And this is just your personal preference, okay? So do whatever works for you. But these are some of the questions that I ask myself so that when I show up to an event, I feel good and I look good, okay? What are you going to be eating? All right, so are you going to be eating like something with red sauce, pasta, soup? If so, and you know that you're somebody who tends to, miss your mouth ever so often, then you might want to stay away from light color fabrics or bring like your Tide pen with you, So I'm always aware and cognizant of what I'm going to be doing, to the best of my knowledge, right? You can't know everything, especially if it's not your event or your situation. But like if you're going out to a restaurant, out to brunch, and you already know kind of what you're going to be doing and eating, plan for that. Think about it, okay? So dress with intention. How do you want to show up? I think this is something that we often don't think about, but it does make a difference. You know how you'll see a woman walk in and you admire her, the way she put it together. You're like, wow, she looks like she came for this specific event. It's because, she's been intentional. All right. She didn't just think, oh, I'll just take this pair of pants and this top and put it together and voila. No, there's intention behind it. So I like to ask myself, how do I want to show up? I want to make a statement with this outfit. So I'll color block, or I'll use very, chunky necklace, very statement necklace pieces, or, a very bold lip color. But how do I want to show up to this event? Even if I'm just going grocery shopping, all right? Look, I told you, I enjoy getting dressed up for whatever. Even if it's not like dressed up with heels, I enjoy like looking cute, all right? So anyway, I'm extra. Let me know if you're extra too in the comments. Ask myself, do I want a chic look, right? Or do I want like an edgy look? Or maybe a very feminine look? All right, so feminine for me would be florals, pastels, ruffles, poofy sleeves, asymmetric hemlines, sweetheart necklines. How am I showing up? What is the style that I want to bring to this outing? it makes a difference. It makes a difference on how you show up, but more importantly, how you feel about yourself. And I always say this, if you look good, you feel good. If you feel good, you do good. All right, so be intentional. The next thing I do when I'm getting ready is I look for inspiration. Pinterest and Instagram are two places that I really enjoy looking for inspiration when it comes to my fashion looks. So sometimes if I'm stumped and I'm like, I don't know what to wear, then I'll pull up one of my folders, especially on Instagram. I have a specific folder that is saved and it's just for fashion inspiration. And so I'll look in that folder. However, the key to those saved posts is that I'm very intentional. I don't just save any look just because I can afford it and it looks cute. No, I'm very intentional. So I save posts from people who have similar body types as me. They're in the same season of life as me, and they're in the same budget as me. All right. Now, yes, they're always my aspirational posts, right? Like, okay, when I lose the rest of this baby weight, because I'm still on the journey. All right. So I do have those, that's a separate folder. Or like, let's say there's like a budget that I'm moving toward as far as my outfits, then yes, I do have, separate place for those posts, my goals. All right. But I have to look at people who I can resonate with now, and then again, there are certain outfits that even though they are so cute, they might not fit my body type, whether I lose more weight or not, because I tend to have a short torso. So I know that there are certain tops that look so cute and so pretty on other women, but they just won't look right on my body type. So that's really important, because sometimes we can find ourselves saving posts and trying to get inspiration from people who either they don't have our body type, they don't have our budget. And so when you go to look for inspiration, you can't find what you need. Now, there is something, though, to be said about, getting similar items. So you don't have to have the same exact items at the same price point as somebody else when you're looking for inspiration. So, when I'm looking at these photos, I'm trying to say, okay, well, I like how she put, that type of pant with that type of shirt and those shoes and that blazer. So even though I might not have the exact pieces, I can find something similar in my closet and then put the items together. But more so, what I'm looking for is like a certain silhouette or a certain look, edgy, chic, very feminine, casual, dress casual, athleisure. I'm looking for those inspiration pieces, and then I'm looking in my closet to see what I have already, and then I'm putting things together. And after I have gotten my inspiration, then I go to my closet and I shop my closet. So I alluded to that before, all right, looking through what you have already to see, what you can put together before you run and get new clothes. I do like to shop my own closet. And there are so many times when I will walk into my closet and I'm like, oh, I totally forgot. Like that skirt that's like all the way in the back, like tucked away, that you just forgot you bought. Yes, pick that one up, lady, and style it. All right. So you can go on to like Pinterest and you can type in, like denim skirt style options for women or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You can type in things in the search bar, put in what you already have, like how to style cargo capris. Pop that in there and see how to style black blazer. Pop that in. How to style mom jeans. Like, just type that in so you can go to your closet and see what you have already and then get inspiration from Pinterest or Instagram. Okay. So shop your closet. But here's the deal. All right. When you go into your closet, you are just spinning there and looking and you're like, I don't have anything that fits. I don't have anything I like. This is dingy. This is, it doesn't fit me right now. Or this is not my style anymore. Or it's out of season, as in you still have winter clothes and it's springtime and summertime in your closet. Lady, you've got to declutter your closet. All right. So that's the next tip. I have begun to be really good. Okay. I can't say I've been doing it for years and years, because I haven't. But over the past, let's say like 2-3 years, I've been really good about decluttering my closet and rotating my clothes with the seasons. And this has been a game changer for me. If you have not decluttered your closet in like 6 to 8 months or longer, you're doing yourself a disservice, because when you go into your closet, you are going to feel overwhelmed and you're going to feel as though you don't have anything to wear. You're going to get stressed out, and you're going to find yourself grabbing the same clothing items over and over again. Yeah, I know some of you are like shaking your head and saying, how did she know? Girl, because I've been there. Okay, so that's why I had to make a change, because I'm like, I'm wearing the same outfit. I take pictures and I'm like, you wore that in 3 different settings. Why? When you have other clothes. I'm not talking about if that is what your budget allows. If your budget only allows you to have, a very select items, that's okay. I'm talking about when you do have other pieces, but you only gravitate toward the same 10 items because that's all you can see, because everything is just so disorganized in your closet and just so cluttered. Girl, declutter your closet, okay? Like let's do that. Let's declutter. Let's make a promise to yourself to declutter your closet. And depending on the size of your closet, this could be like a multiple day process, all right? And depending on the state of your closet, it could be a multiple day process, but it is going to transform the experience when you're getting ready. I do have a blog post on my website. I will link it down below for you. You can see just a few tips that I use to effectively and efficiently declutter my closet. I also share some organization equipment, I guess, like organization things that I use. And I have a very small closet, so if you have a small closet as well, then you'll find these things helpful. So I'll tag that down below. Check it out. I don't know if you guys could tell, but those last few statements, I was getting like, my throat was so dry. And it's like a little tickle in your throat. So I had to get some water. All right, where was I? What was I saying? Declutter, and check my blog post out because it's going to be helpful to you, okay? And then comes the accessories. An accessory can just totally upgrade your outfit, upgrade your look. Now, I have my everyday pieces, my everyday earrings, that stay in pretty much all the time. So I'm the kind of lady where I like to have earrings on even around the house. And I'm not talking about like, earrings like this. No, I mean, just like some more muted, easy to wear earrings that don't get caught in things and all, lightweight. But I like to have jewelry on all the time. So I do have my everyday pieces. My necklace I wear all the time, my bracelet, my rings, all of that. However, when I'm accessorizing for an outfit, all that comes off and we start with a clean slate, okay? And so the right accessories can just transform your look, all right? Like today I'm wearing a very basic top. It's actually a men's like dress top, but I like the way it fits. It has like a heavier material, so when I do cuff the arms, it's not constantly rolling down, and it has almost like a fitted look in the bodice area. So yeah, I will take this basic top, but I'll accessorize it, right? And I'll style it up. So I'll put on like a layered necklace like this, my earrings, my bracelets. I'll cuff the sleeves, I'll do like a tuck, just little things just to elevate the look. I'll pair this with like, let's say some wide leg, slightly distressed jeans with the pointy toe, shoes, all of those things, the little accents that you can put into your outfits, the little details that you can put into your outfit, it just takes everything up a notch, all right? I did a video on YouTube quite a few months ago now on my personal brand channel, and I'll link it down for you below. And it goes through the steps where I'll take like the most basic outfit and I'll just like elevate it. I'll just upgrade it with just a few style differences, like intentional styling and then accessories. So check that out, because if you want to show up and if you want to feel your best when you're out and about, accessories matter. Okay, they really do matter, and it doesn't always have to be expensive. Like I am the, high-low type person, I believe, a little bit of high and, a little bit of, affordable, right? And you meet in the middle and you look great, all right? That's just my personal preference. Let me know in the comments if you are the same. Even if you're not trying to look fancy, you just want to look put together. All right. Things like even just making sure that you have on mascara or filling in your eyebrows, having some lip gloss on, those little things can make such a huge difference. Again, if you're not someone who wears makeup, that's fine. Girl, put that Vaseline on, okay? Make sure you have your SPF so your skin is glowing. Do all of those little things because they make such a huge difference. Lady, your hands and your neck can also show signs of aging. So whatever you are using for your skincare on your face, you need to smear some on the neck and the décolletage as well as on your hands. You're welcome. So in today's episode, we talked about a few things that you can do just to be more intentional with your style. And when you're getting ready, a few questions you can ask yourself. So the first thing was be intentional, all right? Ask yourself, where am I going? What will I be doing there? And how do I want to show up? Next, we talked about the importance of getting inspiration, but not just from anybody. Make sure that the people you are looking to for inspiration have a similar body type, a similar budget, and that you can resonate with where they are in your own current situation. And don't forget to shop your closet. Yes, we all enjoy retail therapy. However, there are some hidden gems back there. All right, so you find them underneath all those clothes, okay? You find those hidden gems and you put your outfits together. Declutter your closet, declutter, declutter. Lady, there are outfits in your closet that you can give away, that you can gift away. All right, you can donate them, and some they just need to be tossed out. Accessories can make the world of a difference, all right? And remember that you don't always have to wear expensive pieces to look nice, but you do have to be intentional with the pieces that you put on, and they also need to be high quality. And that is it for today's episode, Grown Lady Chat. Thank you so very much for being here. I look forward to chatting it up with you in the comment section. And until next time, remember, I am Dr. Sherunda Simone, and I will either see you at the top or from the top. You decide. Bye.